huge pie. Thank you so much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Griswold High School for the ECC showdown between the Panthers from Plainfield High School and your Griswold Wolverines. It's a pleasure to welcome you to the game tonight. This is Ray Churchill, and alongside of me is our color man for the evening. He is a Griswold junior, and I'll ask him to introduce himself. Go ahead, Ryan.
I'm Ryan Palillo. I'm a junior at GHS. Three-sport athlete myself, and I'm excited to watch some Wolverine basketball.
Yeah, isn't this going to be awesome? Is this your first live game of the year?
This is.
It really is. Mine. I was lucky enough to call the girls' game on Saturday against Killingly, and it was just great to be in a gym and feel some. It's just great to be in a gym and feel some juice, and it was awesome. Every time Griswold and Plainfield gets together, you can expect a great game. Longtime rivals. It doesn't matter whether we're playing on the. It doesn't matter whether we're playing on the pitch or on the court or on the gridiron. Doesn't matter. Plainfield and Griswold are going to go head-to-head, and it's going to be a close game, and the rivalry is going to pop its head out. We got just under a minute to go to the tip-off. Some scores to report happening up in Plainfield High right now. The Lady Panthers just defeated the JV Girls Wolverines 26-21. And here in the game just before this one, the Griswold guys beat Plainfield 50-29. So a win for both schools. Now, Ryan, you played football a little bit this year, right?
A little bit. We had a little bit of a passing league.
So did you have to wear a mask?
Oh, yes, I did.
How was that running around trying to get your oxygen in wearing that?
I'll tell you, it was as painful as you can imagine outdoors. I cannot imagine what these boys are going through indoors.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm thinking back to my playing days, and that mask would torture me. And now that I'm old and fat, it would probably kill me. All right, we're at the zero marks. We're about to come out and tip it off and get rolling. As we know, common now under COVID procedures is in the middle of each quarter, the teams will both get a 1 minute long mask break, not to be used as a timeout. They'll be able to separate, take their masks off, load up on some oxygen, and then we go. It's basically a TV timeout. So if you have any products you're selling, Ryan, feel free. Feel free. All right, taking the court for the Panthers right now. Ryan, you can help me out with those. Number 3, 11, 1, 22, and the big fella, number 14, is jumping it up.
That'll be number 14, Ryan Weldy, taking the tip for the Panthers.
And the starting lineup coming out for the Wolverines are going to start with number 1, Lucas Strain is a sophomore. Jacob Strain, number 2, followed by Kyle Rude, number 5, Evan Merchant, number 11, and Tyler Green, the lone senior, number 44. The big fella jumping it up in the middle. Appears that officials are ready. Both teams are ready. Clock's ready. Let's see what we got. Violation by Griswold. That's going to be Plainfield ball going down. Let's see what the Wolverines come out in. Knowing Coach Molesky, you're going to be in man. And we are. I can remember the great old games of when it was the QVC North and the QVC South, and Putnam, Plainfield, and Griswold would just do battle. Hey, that's a 2-pointer now for number 3, Jalen Arriaga.
Starting off strong.
Yeah, of
see if Griswold can respond with a basket of their own.
Yeah, we'd like to. Plainfield's picking up man as well. As I was saying, back in the old QVC South, QVC North, Griswold, Plainfield, Putnam would just go at it with 100-court man-to-man the whole time. You could guarantee it, and it was going to be a dogfight. That was a lot of fun to watch, and I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of that tonight as well. I know both teams pride themselves on their athleticism. You have two legendary head coaches facing off tonight. Coach Molesky. Number 11 for Plainfield scoots in and gets the rebound. And I don't see him on the roster. I'd give you a name. Sorry about that. All right, Plainfield's got lob into the big fella. Lob into the big fella, dribbles it off his knee. That's going to be Plainfield ball. All right, we got number 10 checking into the game right now. Gavin D'Amico is checking in
for the big fella.
For the big boy. Tyler Green. All right, we're in 100-man press, full court man press.
And now we're over a minute has passed.
Yeah, we are not. It looks now like a 1-2-2 zone. 1-2-2 zone press. Which, of course, with a 1-2-2, you're meant to be trapping at the half-court line. I'm not sure what the discussion is at the scorer's table. I can't hear from here. We're all the way across the gym on the other side. We got a pretty nice roost up here, though.
It is.
We're in the balcony like the two old guys on the Muppet Show.
Should
all
we
right,
go out?
the trap came, but they passed out of it. They're trying to lure him in. All right, they've cleared half court.
Some aggression by number 3 for Plainfield.
22
they grab their own miss.
Yeah, 22 gets the board and rattles it home for another 2. I'll do my best with the Plainfield names, but some of the numbers don't seem to match up with the book that we have in front of us. Lucas Strain sticks it from the elbow on the left side, number 1, and the Wolverines are on the board. They're down 2-6 right now. A little slow to get to that trap, and now they're picking up man for their half court. So right now it looks like they're in a 1-2-2 zone, dropping back to man once it settles in. Nice cross-court pass from brother to brother.
Oh, it's a great hustle.
Very nice.
Oh.
Who finished that one off?
That was number 2, Jacob Strain.
Jacob Strain. Each of the Strain brothers touched the ball on that fast break, didn't they?
I believe they did.
Are they all in?
Oh, they are. They are. No, I don't see Michael in. It was a good hustle play by Jacob.
Yeah, very good. We have a lot of athleticism on the floor today. Both teams lacking some traditional size. You know, you got.
They're also lacking some age.
Yeah, we got puppies.
You got 5 sophomores on the court right now, I believe, for Griswold.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And they're competing well. And the future looks bright.
Indeed, it does.
Tyler Green's the big kid, only senior.
And they have no juniors, actually. So you're looking at Tyler Green to be a leader when it comes to the mental aspect of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. But I know that's a really tight sophomore class. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ryan, but I think they won the QVJC when they were 8th graders, right?
They did indeed.
Yeah, so that grade is used to running, and not only do you have great good basketball players out there, but the Strain triplets, they can run like deer.
Fantastic
right?
athletes.
They're unbelievable. I love to see that they're just teeing up man to man, and you know what we're running. Now beat it.
Yeah, as a football fan first, I love to see physicality.
Oh, as a football fan, how boring was Thanksgiving morning?
Oh gosh.
You got to be kidding me.
Don't remind me.
You got to be kidding me. That was horrible. Jacob Strain is at the line. It appears he's going to shoot 2 after the timeout. There's some confusion on the court. And again, I apologize, but from here I can't tell what it is. I am still baffled. I don't know if it's who the foul was attributed to. That's a technical.
Oh, interesting. Maybe they called it a flagrant.
You got me. When from across the gym, when the official addresses the scorer's table, I can't hear what they're saying all the way over here. Hey, there it is. It's the first of 2.
Jacob Strain shooting to tie the game up.
Good looking shot.
And
He's
one
getting
more.
a third.
Oh. Interesting. Perfect from the line, Jacob.
There we go. It's a nice stroke, too. Nice shot. Yeah, it had to be some kind of a technical because it's 3 shots and the ball. So Evan Merchant bringing it in. the tough man is making it a little bit difficult. Comes into Jacob Strain, goes back to Merchant. Evans got the top of the key right now. Strain from the corner with a good-looking shot. Gets his own rebound. Could have taken one on the wrist right there, but it's called, just a loose ball. Plainfield's got it going down.
And, even if that shot doesn't fall, coach has to be happy with the hustle. Grabbing your own board is what they preach all practice.
Absolutely. Someone needed to get a body on him. Ooh, good opportunity to take a charge there. Got a lot of reaching going on. Step in and take it, Marcus Smart style for the Celtics. Cross-court pass to number 11 in the corner. The baseline jumper falls a bit short.
It's
and the Wolverines, the Wolverines would have been off and running, but they were a little sloppy.
It's a great play by number 1, another number we don't have on the roster from Plainfield. As Plainfield's already back in offense.
Good ball fake drive, dish into the big fella. Oh, number 14 just rolls it out. All right.
Kyle Rude got
Griswold's
up there on the rebound.
Lucas Strain trying to go full court, all 84 feet. Almost gets his own rebound.
And in the long run, he does.
And puts up a 3. No good. Evan Merchant was in the corner, ready to receive, but all right. Number 1 fires it up, back rims it. 14 scrapping. Ooh.
That's gonna be black ball.
I don't have the best view in the house, but all right. Big Mr. Green. Tyler Green coming back in, number 44.
Number 23, Christian Russell.
To replace Kyle Rude, and Christian Russell, the sophomore, getting some run here. Christian had a nice JV game. Helped lead the Wolverines to the win. Number 4, Tommy Matson. Checks into the game for the Wolverines. See if coach feels like ending the quarter. Feels like ending the quarter with this team.
There's a lot of rotations going on when it comes to substitutions. You think the masks are playing into that? People getting gassed.
I mean, these are young athletic kids, but you got to assume that makes it hard to breathe. And, it's not even like you can expose your nose and get a little air that way.
Oh, yeah. Don't want that on the news.
You're trying to be, I don't care how in shape you are, you're trying to do a aerobic sport, and you're trying to breathe through a piece of cloth. That's just not an easy thing to do, but it's better than not playing.
You are right about that.
It's nice to hear that the numbers are going down in the area. The COVID numbers seem to be dropping. A lot of schools are talking about going back to 4 to 5 days a week. I know I'm personally very excited if that were to happen as a teacher here in the building. I know it's a lot easier for me to connect and reach kids in person than it is to do over the internet. So hoping we're on the tail end of this thing and we can get people back in. I miss my kids.
And
hey, we got a lob to the big fella. Boy, number 3 is quick. He's come up with a couple of loose balls. Do we have his name? Yeah, Jalen Arriago. Challenged by Green. 11 goes to the floor. 14 puts it up.
Ryan Weldy.
14's got a pretty nice touch for a big kid. Pretty
yeah.
nice touch. He's not carrying a lot of weight, but he's pretty athletic. All right. Big lob into Tyler. Finishes with the bunny. Yeah, you're going to struggle fronting him. He's the biggest kid on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that 2-2-1 got broken pretty easily. Plainfield, obviously well coached, went right to the middle of the Wolverine on the court to break that one. That's where you got to go to break the 2-2-1. 14 again has an easy look. Does not hit that layup, and the Wolverines are off and running. That is not good. He took a look. 3 is everywhere. That's going to be up. If you got the sideline, either plant it and take the charge, ride him with your chest, but don't impede his progress, or you are going to get whistled. And that's what happened. Number 4 picked up Tommy Matson.
Tommy Matson had some pretty good hustle defense right there.
Yeah, he sure did.
Turned right back around.
It appears now that this is the mask break at some point midway through the quarter. The 2 teams are going to spread out. And this would be a perfect 1-minute opportunity, Ryan, for you to tell the folks about the fundraiser that's helping the basketball programs and the athletic program in general. This is some good stuff. What do you got?
That is a good thing. I've got right here in my hands, which you can't see, I've got a catalog for Griswold Fan Cloth fundraising. Oh, they can see it.
Yes, the catalog. Yes, the catalog is on the screen.
Well, I'll tell you what, the GHS PTO is selling Griswold gear through Fan Cloth through March 15th. And just looking at some of these options, I mean, I can already see just on the front page about 6 or 7 things that I'd consider wearing myself.
That's some pretty good swag.
Oh,
it really is. There's no
really
better time to have school spirit than when the whole community is kind of down and trying to get themselves out of this rut we've been in for the last year. And that's some good stuff. And what better cause to go to than our kids?
Ain't that right?
I saw a couple of sweatshirts on there I'll be picking up because my 12-year-old daughter just realized that oversized sweatshirts are now in style apparently for 12-year-old girls, and I have none left in my closet. I ask her where they are. She says, I don't know. Oh, really? So I'll be buying myself a new sweatshirt out of that catalog and not her. She's got
might want to lock it up.
She's got plenty by herself right now. All right, we appear to be coming out of the mask break. There is a lot of discussion at the table in this game. And again, I have no idea what they're saying. Your guess at home is as good as ours. I'm trying to read the basketball body language from across the court, and I'm not getting it.
Coming off the mask break, we've got number 3 from Plainfield taking more technical free throws.
All right, I am perplexed. Could it be a number thing from the book? I don't know. Because the copy of the book, I'm not seeing the same numbers on the court. So at some point, they're going to get penalized for that.
I mean, we just saw a technical free throw. I'm not sure, that's coming off the mask break. I don't know if
I have no idea.
maybe a kid gets caught with a nose out. Maybe maybe that warrants a free throw.
On a mask break, shouldn't you be able to take your mask off?
It's number 11.
Hey, number 11.
That's
a nice elbow jumper in the paint. Green gets it. Wasn't able to complete the layup. And between kicking and punching the wall, it's going to be Griswold ball. Let's see what the Wolverines have for a out-of-bounds play from under the basket.
That's Lucas Strain coming in for Tommy Madsen for Griswold. As he inbounds the ball.
Watch for them to try to get it back to Lucas. Now we got to get a little more movement than that, folks. See if they can find Shooter. Turnover.
That's another turnover for Griswold. That seems to be a problem tonight.
Well, Green. It's been a couple instances where the ball's gone right between his hands. That's scrappy. There's number 3 again. I wish I. Nice runner in the lane. 14 in there battling for the Panthers. Well, they're letting them play tonight, kids.
Oh,
hey, really
heads
up play.
Christian Russell, number 23.
Russell, heads up play, throwing it off the Panthers player for a white possession. Doesn't appear that Panthers are going to put on any pressure for this 84-foot inbounds pass. Looks like they're happy to pick up half-court man. Got a timeout. Coach Molesky calling a timeout here for the Wolverines. I can't see the signal if it's a 30 or a full. It is a 30. The referee does signal a 30-second timeout. Ryan, why don't you tell everybody at home that hasn't really met you yet what you like to do in school, what you're involved in. It's great for the community to get to learn our kids because we get the best kids in the world.
Well, let's see. I've been going to Griswold High School all 3 years because I am currently a junior. I have participated in one Griswold High School musical. That was Cinderella 2 years back.
Right.
Would have participated in a second and third this year.
It's the last one that happened. Cinderella. Shoot me now.
I'm a 2-year member of chamber choir.
I just got a heads up from the booth that the technicals that have been assessed were for incorrect numbers in the book. So our guest Ryan was right, because we could not compare them to our copy of the book up here at all.
That is true.
So yeah, Ryan, you were in Cinderella as a freshman. For those who, well, I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, I am fortunate enough to direct these fine kids in the spring musicals, and you know, it's been a killer to have nothing to do for the past 2 years. Like a party is missing. All right, here we go. Plainfield's got the ball. Griswold has picked up. Good seal. Yeah, guess who's in on it? Three's in on it. Man,
that's a mistake. Oh.
They are letting them play, kids.
Yes, indeed they are. Like we said at the start, very physical game.
I'm telling you, as long as this number is correct, that's Jalen Arriaga, number 3. I don't know if the number's correct. We've had some number problems tonight, but Arriaga is everywhere. He's been a problem for the Wolverines. He's getting all the loose balls. And as I compliment him, he goes to the bench for a well-deserved rest.
Great defense from Griswold right now.
Don't reach, don't reach. Ooh. Strain to strain. One more pass and we got it.
Oh my goodness, you are right there letting them play.
You can tell we're early in the season with a couple of young teams. You know, that foul goes on Kyle Rude, number 5 for the Wolverines. It's going to send, I have no idea because we don't have a number 11, but that kid.
I'm sure his parents appreciate that.
I'm sorry, number 11's parents.
You know, free throws are just like, it's just an art, you know. I really do enjoy watching free throws.
We got subs coming in. 35.
Jashawn
Sullivan. Yeah, Jashawn Sullivan gives Weldy a well-deserved rest. 2 nicely stroked free throws from number 11.
Griswold pushing the tempo here.
Yep. We got under a minute left to go to play in the first quarter. Strain for 3. It's Jacob Strain. Hits one to the top of the key. That tightens things up a little bit. Right now it's a 4-point game with the Wolverines trailing the Panthers 12-16. Wolverines sticking to that half-court man. I apologize again, I don't have the gentleman's name, but number 1 with a nice drive to the hoop, split a couple defenders, easy 2.
Jacob Strain making a move at the top, kicks it out. Merchant for 3.
Merchant for 3, back rims it. Got Gavin D'Amico right in the middle of the scrap, goes out of bounds, and it appears that it's going to be Wolverine ball. With 1 second left on the clock. Let's see if the team is aware that you only got 1 on the clock. This is a catch and shoot for sure. Don't even have time to make a move. Catch and shoot. Good effort. Good effort. No, good effort. They certainly were aware.
And
well done.
The first quarter comes to a close. The Wolverine leading scorer, Jacob Strain, with 8 points.
Yeah, Strain's been looking good in the first quarter.
Yeah,
Strain.
He's definitely been the highlight of that Griswold offense so far.
Yeah, absolutely. And Weldy for the Panthers, and Jalen Arriaga for the Panthers as well have definitely caught our attention. Weldy's got a nice touch for a big kid. He's looking to be about 6'4"-ish, 6'5"-ish. And Arriaga's just everywhere. The kid's everywhere. Yeah. He's athletic, scrappy, seems to be a headsy player.
He's got a nose for the ball.
Yeah, he sure does. He's a nice looking player. He's a good, tough kid. So we're going to be waiting for an update coming from the battle of the Lady Panthers and the Lady Wolverines up at Plainfield High School. There's nothing yet, but our booth will be getting that score shortly, and we'll be letting you know how they're doing up there. It appears that the starters are back in for Plainfield.
So, Mr. Churchill,
yeah.
Given the score, 18-12, Plainfield up, what would your approach be to the game right now if you're Griswold?
More of the same. Slow down, you know, play a little bit more under control. You know, if you, that's a nice pass. That's a great
Really good pass.
Was that Merchant? Who was that?
I believe that was Merchant who made the pass to D'Amico.
Man, that was
then drew a foul.
Yeah, he led him like a receiver. So what would I do? I would do a lot of the same. You know, defense. We gotta have less Olay blocks where they just go right past them. Got to get in front of them, take a charge. And also on offense, every time there's a turnover, doesn't have to be a fast break unless the opportunity's there. A little bit of sloppiness, and you can see that with the young team. They just want to go, 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 go. Probably haven't looked down the court yet, but this team is a very good team now, and they're going to be special in years to come.
I hope you are
right.
right.
The press is on. They're an athletic. Both sides are very athletic. Hey, drove him into Tyler Green. He said, no, thank you.
Merchant on the fast break.
Hey,
can't get the finger roll finish.
Merchant with the lefty. Couldn't get the left-handed layup to roll. It was there, just scooted off the front of the rim. Those are frustrating for any player. I may have made a career out of those when I was playing it.
Looks like Christian Russell comes in for number 2, Jacob Strain.
Plainfield inbounds. They're trying to get the length of the court, but Griswold is putting on some pretty significant pressure. Green is waiting back in the paint just in case somebody sneaks free. Green doing a good job of fronting Weldy. Shot by number 11 off the front rim, and Lucas Strain leading the break. Gets stoned and stopped right over midcourt. Good look. Good look.
Nice
great
layup.
Look.
Gavin D'Amico.
Yeah, Lucas Strain with a great,
night.
he drew 2, dropped the bounce pass to Gavin D'Amico. Pretty play. Pretty play.
And you know, the more this game ticks by, the more I think that it might come down to the paint battle between Green and Weldy.
Yeah,
Two big kids.
It really could be. Green looks like he's got probably 40 pounds on Weldy. And they're both pretty skilled players. So, all right, number 1 for 3. Ooh. And a deep 3. And a deep 3.
That is a nice looking shot.
We're approaching NBA range on that one. That kid, man, he's in the gym. He's in range. Jalen Arriaga, not only feisty, but he appears to be a sniper from long range. Jeff Suvenance checking in for the Wolverines. Lucas Strain bringing it up. Tried to lob it into Green again. Help came from the backside. Number 23 came over. Manella came over from the backside. Tried to play over the top on Green. Gave him a pretty good whack, but that's going to be Griswold ball.
Following the hit, Green takes a break. Kyle Rude steps in his place.
Back screen. All right, Russell. Merchant takes it to the hole.
Merchant through 3 defenders.
Knifes through the lane and powers it up.
Merchant puts himself on the board with 2 points right there.
Yep.
As Plainfield responds.
Nice fast break to retaliate. Weldy again. Weldy on the receiving end of a great pass, lays it up. Nice soft hands on the big kid.
Evan Merchant showing off some range. Can't get
That's
it
a
to
heat
fall.
check. That's a heat check for Merchant. He's feeling good. He may not be feeling good after he just got leveled, but hey, nice rebound.
Another offense. Oh, just spoke too soon, I suppose.
Kyle Rude is in there fighting.
Heart over height.
Yeah. He's a pretty thick kid too. I bet you he brings a wall up. Plainfield getting their own rebound. Number 1 goes up.
Plainfield really does enjoy playing that post.
Little jump hook in the lane. All right, Strain bringing it down. Plainfield still in their half-court man. So the Wolverines are going to have to set up some kind of a double dribble. I'm not sure about that one. That was a poke away. That kid had his hand on the ball. It was poked away. I get a feeling Coach Molesky is going to let him know his opinion on that one. Yeah. We just got an update on our ladies' score. At the start of the second quarter, Plainfield is ahead of the Lady Wolverines 11-8. Looks like we got a good game up there, as we have a good game down here. Scrappy for the most part, and scrappy, and you know, the refs are eating their whistle a little bit tonight.
That is true. There are a lot of calls, a lot of stoppages. But I'll tell you what, Griswold, even though they're down, I think they're one big score away from being right back in this game.
Yep, they definitely are. You can, I think you can see that Lucas Strain on the, wow, what a move. He couldn't finish it, but what a move. Powerful move. Number 3, Arriaga gets that rebound, slowly comes
wide
on the court.
Open
One
on the
from the corner. Yeah, that was there was no defender in his zip code. He was wide open from the corner. That extends it to a 10-point lead.
Michael Strain draws the foul.
I don't think the Wolverines really want to go into the half with anything larger than a 10-point lead. You want to keep it under that 10-point mark, so
I think you're right.
Attainable.
Completely. And like you were saying earlier, I think they might need to focus on slowing down their game, because it seems like the second that rebound happens, it's just, they're going full speed ahead.
Well, you got young kids, and it's early in the season, so, and they're athletes. So I want to run, I want to run, I want to run, baby. You can see, I think Plainfield has a more senior heavy roster than the Wolverines do, so.
They definitely have the experience.
They're a little more content to go into the half-court set, but.
Michael Strain can't get the second one.
Plainfield number 11 brings it down, kicks it over number 1, neither name I have.
Is that our second number?
Is that on the floor? Yeah. Yeah, Jacob Strain get called on the floor for a foul. It's going to be Plainfield ball under the basket. They bring Tyler Green back in for some help against the lob.
You know, we are up here, but I don't know if I saw that entirely. I mean, the refs have been letting them play all night. Yeah. That looks no different from what's been going on.
You're right, little ticky-tack. We got to get a hand on those shooters. A couple of good looks there for Plainfield outside the arc.
Tommy Matson handling the ball up on the key. D'Amico lets it fly, can't get it to fall.
Good box out.
A nice outlet pass.
Plainfield, move your feet. That's a nice reverse lefty layup. Well done, number 1. A lot of body control.
And you know, that's what it comes to when you're talking high school level basketball. If layups are automatic, you are going to find yourself winning a lot more games.
Lazy pass getting picked.
And like I said earlier, turnovers have been a problem for Griswold. And I guess leaving people open on the key has also, because
he didn't call glass on that one, Ryan. You got to call glass. That's only a 2-pointer. He didn't call glass. Unfortunately, I'm not kidding. But now it's 33-19. Tried to lob it into Green. Got a hand on it.
Another turnover from the Wolverines. Some hustle defense, though.
They got back well, stopped the fast break. They are still in their half-court man, but they're doing an awful lot of sagging to help backside. Jab step by number 11. Gets his own rebound. There we go. Come on. Can't give up your own rebound.
That's Jake. Oh, sorry, Michael. Jacob DeMichael can't convert. That's
Gavin D'Amico gets the rebound, goes up strong, gets the foul. He's going to go to the line for 2. Are we in mask break territory here, or are we subbing?
We might be. It's approaching that halfway through the quarter. You know what that means.
Yep, it's mask break time, but it looks like Coach Molesky is getting ready with a line change. Looks like you got 5 guys coming over the boards like it's hockey. You want to get those starters a breath, get a chance to go sit away from everybody, maybe drop that mask so you can get some air.
Boy, do they need it. They need that air. I cannot. I'm sitting here and I'm losing my breath just watching the game.
I'm sweating just announcing this thing, but you know, that's not rare for me.
You sweat walking into the building.
That's true. Or when I eat a lot of meat, I get meat sweats. You ever get the meat sweats?
I know.
You have a
Sadly, I
big
know
old,
what you're talking
old
about.
steak and you just get the meat sweats. Nasty. Yeah, during our mask break here, Ryan's going to get back to plugging that fan. Ryan, I want to point out to you number 4, the selection number 4. When A.J. Hamill was doing the game with me on Saturday, I suggested that would be a great purchase for A.J. Hamill. If you don't, number 4, yeah, the nice crop top. Yeah, like
women's
that
cropped cozy hoodie.
I think A.J., and for those of you who don't know A.J., he's like 6'4", 6'5". He's an offensive tackle, so you can imagine the beautiful girth around his midsection. That would be awesome.
Girth's an understatement. But yes, the number 4, the women's cropped cozy hoodie. You might not be allowed to wear it at school, but I'll tell you what, it would look great for
late
Facebook.
night summer, yeah, late night summer on the beach. That would be great. Around the bonfire, sure.
I'm definitely looking at number 5 is just a nice normal tank top. Use that to work out.
Yeah,
show the guns out.
Yeah, show the guns. Be the Palillo gun show there with the tank top. All right, here we go. Mass break is over. Number 1 bringing it up for the Panthers. Lucas Strain meets him at the top of the key. Now following through. Plainfield running a motion offense here to combat the man-to-man defense. Flashing to the high post. Cutter comes through.
Lucas Strain gets
a hand on it. Yeah. Strain with good D prevents the ball going to the cutter. So both of these coaches are obviously been around forever, and they're widely respected in the area. Both excellent coaches. Have both won championships.
Ooh, great block by Lucas Strain.
And that was clean. Number 3 doesn't seem to agree, but that was a clean block. That was all ball. All right, Plainfield inbounding underneath. 3 takes a...
Number 3 getting his revenge.
Can't
get it to fall. He wanted it.
Yeah. D'Amico with the rebound.
Merchant drives in.
Merchant with a little floater, front rimmed it. Plainfield comes up with it. Another scrum. Another scrum.
We're going to call a jump.
I feel like we're in the Irish pitch sometimes around here. The rugby match might break out. But at least everybody's hitting the floor and fighting hard for it. There's no standing around and looking at it, that's for sure.
Looks like Griswold's going for an entire scene change right now.
Yeah, line change. Yep. The center, 2 wings, 2 defensemen coming in.
We got Tommy Matson, Gavin D'Amico, Michael and Jacob Strain, along with the big guy, Tyler Green.
All right, Green patrolling the paint, fronting the big man, hoping to get a swat on this shot. Pass that could have been picked there. Number 0 for the Panthers with a nice pull-up in the lane. Number 0 is Justin Fernandez. Well done. Sweet-looking jump shot.
Matson
dumps it down
pass.
in the lane. They're going to get him on a travel. I'm not sure it was, but that was an awfully big step. Awfully big step.
I mean, the Strains are runners. They got big strides. They can't help it.
Travel shouldn't count for them because that's what they do for a living. All right, with a minute left in the second quarter, Plainfield is up by 15. 3 attempted. I think Strain got a piece of that one. Plainfield gets their own rebound, number 0. Wolverines, now they got them trapped. They got 1 trapped. Green's going to have to defend here.
Even though that shot didn't fall, that is a good pass by number 1 from Plainfield.
Sure was.
Getting out of the trap is no easy feat.
And Tyler Green didn't get a piece of it, but he sure altered that shot. No question about it. And Jacob Strain trying to dribble to the hoop and
get slapped around.
Got a couple of good slaps from the Plainfield players. All right, we're 30 seconds left. The Wolverines are in the bonus. That was foul number 7 for Griswold. Even though the refs are eating their whistles, we still have a combined 11 fouls, and that's not counting the technicals for the errors in the scoring book. All right, we got another line change coming in.
Coach Molesky can't make up his mind out here.
No,
he's got so much talent, you know?
It looks like he must be switching offense, defense.
Jacob Strain at the line.
Made the first of 2. And he cuts it.
Sinks it. That's double digits on points for Jacob Strain there with his 10th on that free throw.
He's in for shooter. So we got a 13-point game with 30 seconds left to go in the first half. Again, be really nice if you can get down around with the 10-point mark. That changes the conversation at halftime a lot for Coach Molesky. If you're down 13, 15, it's a big difference than being down 9. Got an air ball. Lucas, see, that's splitting the double team. Got 12 seconds. Was plenty of time to take that ball up slowly. We've got a turnover at their end of the court.
Off the foot of a Panther.
All right, got 3.3 seconds left. You got about enough time for one move and a shot.
Suvanants on the inbound.
Got to take it. Good looking shot.
Ooh,
Drained it.
Suvanants gets
Drained
it at the
it.
buzzer.
Jeff Suvanants
His first points of the night come in style.
said, "Thank you, I'll take that." Jeff Suvanants makes his presence felt. Coach Molesky, great sub. Great sub to get Suvanants on the floor. Well, that made things a little bit more interesting. Now the Panthers are only up by 12, which puts the Wolverines right in striking distance for the second half. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be coming back right about the 2 or 3 minute mark of halftime. It looks like there's 7 minutes on the clock, so that won't be very long. But run to the fridge, run to the potty, and we'll see you back in just a couple of minutes. Ryan and I will call the second half for you here on GSPN Sports Network. All right, Griswold Plainfield fans, it's Ray Churchill and Ryan Palillo coming back to call the second half for you. We have an update on the Lady Wolverines and the Lady Panthers going on right now at Plainfield High. Going into the halftime break, the Panthers take an 18-16 lead over the Wolverines. That's a good one. That's a Donnybrook going on up there, Ryan. Do you have some totals for us? You got any totals for the first half? And then I'm going to correct some numbers, some uniform numbers.
Yes, I'll tell you, going into the second half, Griswold's leading scorer Jacob Strain is rocking 10 points right now. Gavin D'Amico with 5, and we've got some other 3s, 2s, and 1s here and there, but really Jacob Strain has been the man when it comes to scoring for Griswold. And
I apologize to any Plainfield families that would be listening. We didn't keep totals for yours because we didn't have a correct book, but I want to correct some numbers. So a lot of names I've been calling, well, a lot of numbers I've been calling. Number 1 is Tyler Nordstrom. He's played a very good game so far. Number 22 is Liam Smith, and number 11 is Elijah Brady.
And I'll tell you, number 11, Elijah there he's been facilitating that Plainfield offense.
I mean, if you look like him, he's got that tight end's body. You know, he's he's a big, long wingspan, muscular. It's like a baby Gronk.
Merchant with a nice pass in the post.
Yeah, the lob broken up with. Lob into green. Got slapped away. Arriaga brings it up. Little elbow jumper. Won't fall. Evan Merchant gets the rebound. Assuming the point guard position with a drive to the hoop. Goes up strong with the right hand. That's well, they are eating the whistle. They better just eat it at the same end because
that backboard's still rocking.
That was arrow technique on that one. That was an open field tackle. All right, here's where we got to slow it down. Here's where we got to slow it down. Don't need to run every time. All right, Jacob Strain. Inbounding to his twin triplet brother Lucas Strain. Over to Merchant. And they're trying to get their motion offense to run against that pesky Plainfield man-to-man. Merchant runs into the great wall of Weldy. And no call. Boy, there's some contact being allowed.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we need some soccer hooligans in the stands or something to be, way. All right, easy inbound when you got a 6'5" kid on your team. Probably bigger than that, 6'6", lobs it into Green. Kicks over to Merchant for the 3. Hey, there you go. You don't see that every day. That's going to be a turnover, jump ball.
That might be more impressive than sinking it.
We'll have to talk about that with him tomorrow in Chamber Choir.
We'll let him hear it. And the bass sectionals will be great.
All right, we got full court man picking up. Green's hanging back in case of trouble. He's going to pick up Weldy as they cross half court. That's Christian Russell playing some tenacious D on number 3. 3's a little bit smaller, a little bit quicker, so Christian's working. Ball's moving well for Plainfield. 3 drives to the hoop. Green alters the shot, but not enough. Arriaga with a nice left-handed layup going down the lane. We are at a 14-point difference now, 39-25. See if the Wolverines can settle down and get a basket here. Stop the bleeding.
Still scoreless in the second half.
Yep, it's nice to, there we go.
Green, a hand in his face.
That's just.
He might have been blinded after that one.
All right, I can't. I do love Tommy Heinsohn, but I can't complain about the officials as much as Tommy Heinsohn would have done. R.I.P.
Lucas Strain unable to get that as it rolls around the rim.
Yeah, number 1, Tyler Nordstrom leading the charge.
Draws 2 free throws.
That must have been an absolute mugging to get the whistle to blow in this one. Hey, I'd rather have that than ticky-tack stuff. You know, let them play. As long as nobody's getting beheaded, let them play.
Nordstrom can't get the first one to fall.
See if they have a press in on the make, or are they going to drop back? On the make. Plainfield's dropping back into their half-court man. Wolverines are moving quickly. Green goes up. I tell you, he's tough. If you get someone try to front him with no help behind, he's going to get that lob all day. That's a dangerous place to pick up the ball. He can leave in a trap if he wants to, and he does. D'Amico leaves for the trap, gets a hand in.
And you know, if you're the Wolverines, those are some of the plays you have to capitalize. That was a nice trap. Everything played right. It just didn't end in their favor. Lucas
Number
Strain
3,
rebound.
Strain leads it ahead to Merchant, going to go up, try for the 2. Hey, big athletic kid right there. He's long. That kid's just long. He's got arms for days. Weldy wants no part of bringing that ball up, nor should he. He's a 5. Give it to a 1 or a 2. Plainfield seems very comfortable in this half-court set. Man, nice baseline move for number 11, Elijah Brady. Athletic move. No, that time the help came from the backside. That time the help on the lob came for the backside in the form of number 3, Arriaga. Green wasn't able to finish, but here comes Arriaga. Kid's a rabbit. He is off and running.
Well,
nobody picked up. Oh. Weldy all alone in the paint. Great look. Did you see who that was who delivered that pass? Was it Nordstrom?
I believe so, but that was
Nordstrom or Noriaga.
That was a great look.
That was a great look. Tyler forgot he was there, and nice rocket pass right into the paint. Weldy finishes easily. I'm telling you, kid's got a nice touch. Weldy's got a real nice touch.
He does. This might be the most kind things I've said to Plainfield in one hour that I've ever given. But I do have to hand it to them. They're playing some pretty basketball.
They're playing, and Plainfield Griswold are historic rivals, but it's like brothers. It's like siblings. You know, I can beat on my brother, but if anybody else tries to, you're going to be in trouble. It's kind of that kind of relationship. Just ask the Strains. Michael says it's like a Royal Rumble every night at their house. And Lucas usually wins. That's what I hear.
I can only imagine. Patty probably ruled over all of them.
Poor Strain family having to corral those 3. All right, Evan Merchant's bringing the ball up court. Plainfield still in their tight man-to-man.
And another turnover.
Yeah, Lucas gets picked.
Yeah, it is. Plainfield's defense is just going at it today.
It's a good-looking shot. Hey, we got to box that out. Got to box that out. No need to push. There you go. Good decision. Good decision. Merchant sets a screen. Tries to free up D'Amico, sorry. Is it? Yeah, tries to free up D'Amico.
Michael Strain puts a nice one to Tyler Green, who then draws 2 shots.
There you go, big fella. Big fella Tyler Green showing some nice hands on that one. Got himself good position.
This is where you earn those points back.
Yep. Here we go.
Oh, we have reached that time of the quarter.
It is
the mask break.
The mask break.
The mask break.
Which means it's time to push some merchandise.
Let's see what we got here in this catalog.
Yeah, we all know that everybody in the Griswold and Plainfield areas were hurting during this time, during the pandemic time, and there's not a lot of extra money laying around. But if you want to show some Griswold spirit and you want to support these kids, because we know that these programs are not getting funded right now. So all this extra money that can come in would be a huge, huge support for these kids. And they've had such a down year with everything getting canceled. Any little bit of brightness that we can bring to them would be great. What are you liking on this look?
I'll tell you what, I'm looking in this catalog. Number 23 is a hooded sweatshirt, and you can add a custom number and name on the back. Get out of here.
I'd have to put my only sports hero ever, Larry Bird. Number 33, Larry Bird, Jason Veritek. Come on, I got to have them both on there. I don't know if I'd put Churchill across the top. All right, the big fella, number 44, Tyler Green at the line.
Churchill, and maybe your birth year is 2 digits, ain't it? So that might work.
70? 70? That's the birth year.
70 AD.
Just turned 80. Wait till class tomorrow, Mr. Palillo. Wait till class. No, it was big 50 for me this year. Turned 50. I look 60 and I feel 70. Can I get an amen?
Amen, Mr.
Amen.
Frizzell.
Thank you.
Amen, Mr. Frizzell.
All right, we're back in the 2-2-1 zone. That's a good move. We got to try to generate some turnovers and a little bit of offensive flow for the Wolverines, but Panthers beat it easily.
Number 11,
that's
Brady.
a big move.
Oh my goodness!
That's a big
Get
move.
out of my way!
Brady.
Get out of my way! You are right talking about a tight end. He plays.
That is
he
a
plays
tight
physical.
end. We're just going to call that kid bread truck because he just doesn't care who's in front of him. He's going to go right over him.
Or maybe we're giving him the wrong tight. Maybe it's a fullback. That looks like tight two wedge.
Merchant's really skilled off the dribble. He can get by just about anybody.
Physical play,
that
Michael
is,
Strain.
Michael Strain.
Who's going to get some shots? Some technical shots, it looks like. Oh,
No,
I guess there was some confusion.
I don't think so. I'm not. I can't tell what's game related, what's COVID
It's
related.
the most interesting free throws setup I've seen in a while.
Well, he's getting two, so the rest of the team can come in on the second one. All right, the hero of the last second of the first half is coming back in for the Wolverines.
Jeff Suvanon's probably still fired up from that,
Jeff
great
Suvanons.
finishing shot of the half.
He's in the gym. He's in range.
Michael
Very
Strain,
nice.
second.
It's two.
Gives Michael Strain 3 points now.
2-2-1 is still on. Plainfield looking to get it up the middle. That's where they're not giving it to the Wolverines. They're not going to come up that sideline to give themselves a half-court trap. It's a good pass into number 42. He couldn't finish. You got Merchant with the rebound, trying to lead the fast break. Throws a tough pass down. Suvanon's going to get the foul.
I heard that one from up here. I heard that
Tough
slap.
tough lead pass to Michael Strain. Out of bounds, had the wherewithal to turn around, get it to Suvanons, and he gets 2 foul shots off it. Good strong take. He's a nice looking young sophomore.
I used to play rec ball with him back in the day.
There he rattles it in. Suvanons gets the first of 2. I bet you Coach Molesky's looking forward to the next couple of years as he brings these puppies up and through. I mean, he's got a nice team now.
He definitely is.
You know, he's got a nice team now, and as soon as these guys start to shave, you know, then you just get some more maturity, and they're going to be quite a force in a couple of years. They're going to miss Green's size next year, that's for sure. I'm looking over at the bench, and they're still growing.
Maybe I'll get another growth spurt and go out there.
Yeah, probably not, but
yeah, 5'8" for the rest of my life.
That's all right. These sophomores.
Physical play, number 11.
That's a great take.
Oh,
doesn't get the roll.
Almost gets it.
Brady the bread truck down the lane again. That's a great take.
I'll tell you, Brady really has been facilitating that Panther offense. I mean, it seems like most paint buckets have either come from him or Weldy, who hasn't been on the floor.
Yeah,
in the past couple months.
Brady's been creating his own offense, and Weldy's been the recipient of some good rebounds and some nice passes, but both of those guys are tough to stop. Just got an update from PHS up north. The Lady Wolverines and Panthers are tied 20-20 with 6:33 left to go in the third quarter. So you got a good one going up there. Also have a good one going down here. This is still a game. It's a 13-point stretch at the moment. Plainfield showing some nice composure. Number 3 from the corner.
Ooh. Arriaga
drains a 3.
I mean, he's been shooting lights out tonight. Griswold defense might want to step it up because they cannot be leaving these shooters wide open on the perimeter as Lucas Strain can't get a bucket to go in the paint.
Yeah, you got a senior and pretty much 4 sophomores on the floor at all time, or 5 sophomores on the floor. You know, there's going to be some growing pains with a young team, but the future is definitely very bright for these Wolverines. Coach Molesky's going to whip them into shape. goodness, the sophomores are just 15 years old, so they're all still growing.
That's true.
They're all going to still grow. You got to, you know, you think a kid like Christian is got a few more inches in him for sure.
That is true, and you seem to forget that even though it is the middle of February, towards the end of it.
There goes Brady again.
We are
Sorry to interrupt you. There goes Brady again. Green says get out.
Okay, we're in the earlier stages of the season despite it being mid-February.
That is correct, yes. Late start for sure. Arriaga goes to the hole, and that time goes right around Green. Green not able to deflect on that one. We got 30 seconds left in the quarter. We're at 51-33 for the Panthers. Lob into Green again. Green gets his own rebound. Hey, that's going to be an and one.
Physical play by Green.
There we go. That's going to be an and one. That's a physical play by the big fella. That's a physical play by the big fella. Said, no, thank you. This is my paint, and that's my ball.
I guarantee you, Coach Molesky, it's a wide grin every time Green puts one of those up.
I bet. He's got a nice touch around the hoop. Keeps that ball up over his head. There's nobody on the court right now that's going to hit it. Unless Air Palillo gets out there.
No, I'll save him the 50 points.
Green not able to convert, but Russell gets the rebound, turns it over, and the Panthers are running. Brady's got the ball, takes a Euro step plus a couple. Nice take.
Ooh, and good defense.
Nice take.
Oh, and Strain takes it right back.
Holy cow.
Lucas Strain takes it back to the key and draws a foul.
Got, is that .3 on the clock? That's .3 on the clock.
Could we see something miraculous
yeah, lob it to Green for the dunk. That's about what you got. You better launch it. Oh, this could go.
Tried the tip in.
D'Amico tries to go back door. D'Amico tries to go back door. He got that toss from Strain, and if he had caught that cleanly, that's two. All right, kids. We got 8 minutes left. End of the third quarter shows us 51-35 for Plainfield. Both teams have looked very good tonight, Ryan. So far, I think Plainfield has the edge in experience and pace of play. I think the upperclassmen leadership is showing through for the Panthers. Both teams are exceptionally well coached, but I can't help but notice the extreme athleticism on the Green side of the ball.
That is true. You know, it's surprising to look at the scoreboard when you're talking about athleticism when it comes to these two teams, and you almost got to start to wonder that maybe the excess amount of athleticism is leading to Griswold's downfall, because like we've been saying all game, you know, they're playing a little too fast, it might seem. They can't seem to slow themselves down and get points up.
I'm sure they like to run because they're all really athletic kids.
Oh,
and
yes.
It's early in the season, and even though under a normal year it would be late in the season for these guys, but we didn't start until January 19th for practices. So you got kids that were playing JV last year now stepping up to the varsity level and doing a really admirable job at it.
I'm sure these players are just as excited as we are to see where they wind up in 2 years.
I mean, I would agree with you on that. And every kid on the floor right now has the potential, all those sophomores, they all have the potential to be 6'3", 6'4" in the next couple of years.
If they aren't already.
Yeah, you could have a whole team of 6'4" kids running around like gazelles in a year or two out there. That's going to be tough for anybody. Brady brings down, gives it to Weldy. He kicks it back out to number 1. Cannot get the roll. Weldy fighting for the rebound with Strain. Jacob Strain goes down. Merchant seems to be the recipient of a foot to the shin.
And he waves off the sub.
He doesn't get that option. Coach Molesky said, come on. This isn't a democracy. Have a seat.
That's 23 Christian Russell coming in for the seemingly hurt.
No, he's fine. He shook it off. He's good. Christian Russell, another one of those young sophomores that's going to grow a foot before he's done. Oh, good look.
Arriaga just.
Arriaga's afraid of nothing.
I wish I've been keeping count of his three-pointers because he is just lights out shooting tonight.
He's a nice player, good athlete. The lob, Arriaga played the backside of that lob. Green not able to corral it, and Arriaga leads the break. Showing off the dribbling skills. You know, Plainfield right now in no hurry to shoot. They have a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter, so they're going to wait till the perfect shot arises. All right, yep. Slow it down, get control. There we go. You know, I know we got to run because we're behind, but we got to have control too. This is going to be a fun team to watch. You know what? You know what'd be awesome? Maybe next year for their junior and senior year, this gym's going to be full.
I cannot wait for that student section.
For a Plainfield Griswold game, this place would be loud. You'd have 2 student sections going. You'd have a band. You'd have the chamber choir singing the national anthem. Yeah, you'd have cheerleaders. I mean, yeah, the cheerleaders have been canceled too. I mean, they have all the sports, everybody. Big fella's got it. He rolls to the hoop. Weldy gets a piece of the arm, but Green's going to the line for 2.
Draws a foul on the skyhook. Griswold has been pretty good at drawing fouls. It's almost like you almost got to wonder that the physicality of the game is just stoppage. You know,
yeah.
Is stoppage? Is it negatively affecting the game, or is it just more of a? You know, it's like a.
I think the officiating's been fair. They've been letting it go, and it's been fair on both sides. I haven't seen any egregious calls that I thought tipped the scales for either team.
We haven't had benches clearing, so I'd say it's a win.
Successful game.
Successful rivalry game.
Yeah, you don't have student sections yelling at each other either. So I think if it were a normal game, you'd have a little more security here. Kids get a little fired up. All right, Merchant at the scorer's table, ready to check back in. Plainfield swings the ball. Gets Nordstrom a good look. He front rims it. And
subs
looks
coming
like
in.
It's out of bounds. We got a couple subs coming in.
Gavin Miko and Evan Merchant.
Hey, girls update from Plainfield, 26-22 with a minute and a half left. The Lady Wolverines have taken the lead, 26-22. Oh, it's in the third. The booth corrected me. That's in the third. I was getting a little excited. Wishful thinking. That's a good take. Dumps it off to Brady. There's Weldy.
Weldy takes a hard fall there.
He goes down hard, but that's going to be a foul. Yeah, his butt definitely hit first. I don't think those feet hit the ground.
You know, Weldy might be more on the thin side, but he's not playing like it right now. He is putting everything out there.
You know what? He doesn't appear to carry a lot of girth with him, but he's a pretty athletic kid, and he's a tough kid. Certainly
yeah, toughness. Toughness is
certainly
for sure.
isn't afraid of anything. All right, they run the inbound play. Most teams call it 1. It goes back to their shooter after the inbound. Brady tries a 3, comes up short. Lucas Strain leading the charge. Takes it right to the hoop, looking for the foul.
Strain can't get his own rebound.
Weldy comes down. It's another horse race. Free from deep. Well, I tell you.
Another deep 3.
I tell you.
Arriaga's got the hot hand right now.
Arriaga is on fire. He is on fire. And those are not cheapy threes.
Yeah, we're talking college range.
Hey, there you go. Evan Merchant, nice use of the body. Goes in, gets the bump, puts it up. He's going to the line for 2. Both teams are in the bonus right now, so any foul on the floor from here on out will result in shots. Whew. Just a bit outside. Griswold
looking for a point to bring them within 20. not all hope is lost. You know, you ever seen that game with Tracy McGrady, the 13 points in 30 seconds?
No, I haven't. Merchant unable to convert on either. Plainfield in no hurry to bring the ball up the floor. They're going to just take some time off the clock and tick-tock their way to a victory, it looks like. They are not to the point where they're going to go in.
Arriaga, another three. Can't get it to go.
They're not to the point where they're going to go for corners to stall. They're just running their offense, trying to get some reps. Arriaga with a heat check. Comes up short on that one. Baseline out of bounds. Back screen to get Ari. That's NBA.
Oh my goodness.
That's NBA. And he leaves the gooseneck hanging. Arriaga left the gooseneck hanging on that one. I suppose when you've hit 5 or 6 in a game, you can leave the gooseneck hanging while you're walking down the court. Get it to the high post. Backdoor cut for Brady.
Gets it to go. Big play down low.
Big athletic kid. Comes to Lucas Train. He takes it to the top of the key. I think Coach Molesky, even though this game might be out of reach, is just looking for good shots. Just work on the offense, get some good shots, because it'll pay dividends for you in the next one. Ball knocked out of bounds by Plainfield. That's going to be mask break.
The mask break.
That is the dreaded mask break.
Fourth and final one of the night.
That is. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to tune into GSPN, which of course stands for Griswold Sports Network. It can be found on YouTube, which you know that because you're watching the game. But we will be airing every home game for both the ladies and the gentlemen basketball teams. And it's next game is this Wednesday, 6 o'clock start, and they're playing the Wyndham Whippets. Is that a fellas game or a ladies game, Kyle? That's a boys game here, 6 o'clock on a Wednesday. The Wyndham Whippets are coming to town, which is always a showdown. Wyndham's always a really nice team. So the guys will be back at it again in another home outing on Wednesday. Our last time. Go ahead, Ryan.
Here comes the Fan Cloth fundraising catalog. I'm looking through this right now.
And there's a reason we keep pushing this, ladies and gentlemen. These athletic programs need it. The kids need it. And anything a little extra special that we can do for them is appreciated. I like that Sherpa.
The Women's College Sherpa pullover.
That's a woman's thing?
It's a women's.
All right, I don't like the Sherpa thing anymore.
On live television, Mr. Churchill.
Where the men's stuff? I don't care.
It's all around. I'll tell you, number 11, the color black windbreaker.
That does look pretty cool. Look at that fluorescent.
Feather lightweight jacket.
Look at that. That's nice. Fluorescent.
I am a man of quarter zips and pullovers, so.
It's shiny. Very, very nice. This is the classic old school Wolverine, number 17. Yeah, I think I may be going for number 23 when I purchase. Number 23, so I can keep my personal stock of hoodies up. My daughter Sydney steals all of them.
And that's purchased online at fancloth.shop/MMVPR.
All right, the lob was open to Green, but they weren't able to get it off the inbounds. I'm sure Coach Molesky just talked to them about settling down, running their offense, getting some reps, getting this young team some run. Because they're going to need it when the Whippets come to town on Wednesday.
That's another division rival.
Yes, yes it is. Oh, it was a nice cut, good D, good hands by Plainfield. Wolverines are back on D, still in their 50 man-to-man. Good tight man. If you can play it well, there's nothing better. Wow.
That's a nice shot.
That is a nice, that's the
Justin
second
Fernandez.
sweet, Justin Fernandez. That's the second sweet shot he's thrown up tonight. Good looking lefty shot. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Christian Russell tries from 3. Number 5 for Plainfield comes down with the rebound as Strain goes flying by. Nice rebound by D'Amico. Kicks it out. Lucas Strain's taking the point. Kicks it over to Russell. Thinks better of it. Now they're swinging. Plainfield, looks like they're a 2-3 kind of matchup 2-3 zone here. Taking the pressure off for the last 2 minutes.
And you know, that was some good ball movement from Griswold right there. You can pretty obviously see the great chemistry this team's got.
Well, yeah, and the fact that Plainfield kicked back to a 2-3 zone, you know, they're not a very aggressive 2-3 zone since we're at the end of the game now. The Wolverines were feeling a lot more comfortable, and you were right. We're able to swing the ball really nicely. Another line change. Coach Molesky clears his bench, trying to get some good run for everybody.
Suvanants and Strain coming in. Jacob, that is.
Yep.
Got to specify.
And
Green can't get either to go.
Green falls a little bit short, and
number 10 D'Amico comes in.
Yeah, number 10 D'Amico's coming in. I have a feeling that Green's night as the senior is probably over. Looks like Coach Molesky is going to want to run the young kids at this point, get them some play here with the game out of reach and 2 minutes left.
Great interception by D'Amico.
Very nice. D'Amico playing a good safety. Good free safety, just played it.
Tommy Matson launches one up, can't get it to go.
Holy cow. Oh my God. Away, 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 away.
Looking like a rugby game out
I
here.
love it. I love it. That is on the green Irish pitch.
And as much as I love the physicality, you got to pray that, you know, as the game's coming to a close, you don't want to see anything, you don't want to see a mess star, you don't want to see a scrum breakout, you know.
They're young kids getting some varsity run. They're playing on high emotion right now.
Definitely.
The two-handed push was probably a little bit much, but Jeff's got a good shooting touch.
Yes, he does.
That young kid, number 12. Rims it out.
But they get the offensive rebound. Great hustle. Great
Everybody's
hustle
on
by
the floor.
Plainfield. Oh boy.
Everybody's on the floor. The young kids are earning their time. Wolverines been rotating pretty much the same 10 guys all night, so it's not like Coach cleared the bench and put the JV in. Yep, nice look.
Nice cut to Merchant, but can't get the shot to fall.
What a great look. Great cut by Merchant. Great look by Suvanants.
As numerous players hit the deck in succession.
It's a scrum, sure. Merchant comes from a pretty athletic family. Back in my younger days, I had the good fortune of coaching his mom in ladies basketball here. For a while, I was a football coach for 20 years and ladies JV basketball coach for 7 or 8. And Evan Merchant's mom came through. Very good outside shooter, and his dad was a very good wing player for Coach Cannell back in the day. So, Mr. Merchant comes with some good pedigree. Suvanants with the rebound, gets a reach in. That's going to put him to the line.
And you know, with 16 seconds left, that goes to show how emotional this game is. Even though, you know, you could run the clock, but neither of these boys want it. Neither of these teams are content with just letting the clock run out. They want to play till the end.
That's it. They want their minutes.
The fat lady sings.
All 10 of them. Not any of that 10 on the floor right now are taking a moment off. They play hard now. They get some more varsity minutes when the game's close. Jeff hits the first of 2. Front room's a second of 2, and this most likely will be the last possession of the game. I would be surprised if another shot goes up from Plainfield. I'm sure Coach Aramoni right now is telling him to dribble it out. He's a classy guy that runs a classy program, so he's not going to look for that extra 2 or 3 points. Another battle here. Another battle by the Wolverines and Panthers. Turned out to be a lopsided game at the end, but it didn't feel like that, Ryan. going through the game.
It really didn't. I mean, when you're looking at both teams, just the athleticism, the size was fairly even. You know, each team had one big guy they looked for at the 5 position. But even though there might have been a loss on paper for Griswold, I'm sure there are many positives to take away from the outcome of this game.
And I'm sure Coach Molesky, as they're walking into the locker room, are going to point those out to the guys. Guys played hard. There's going to be some growing pains for those sophomores, but there is a lot of athleticism and plenty of hustle on that court.
Plenty of potential, too.
For sure. Congratulations to the Plainfield Panthers. Their experience showed through, and Coach Aramoni coached them to a 26-point win tonight, which is as we said, it feels a little lopsided, but it really wasn't. It was a game all the way through. I love the intensity. I loved the hard play, old QVC North style. It was wonderful to watch. And you know, Ryan, just to be in a gym and be watching a live game puts a little more pep in your step, doesn't it?
It's great. It's great. You know, when I was walking in here, just seeing the atmosphere of a loaded gym, even though there might not be loaded with spectators, just seeing some competition.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just any sort of competitive feel, something we haven't really seen too much of with the pandemic happening, and I do love to see it.
It's good to be back, and I hope that we have a lot more coming. I'm going to try to check for a ladies' score one more time before we sign off for the night. The booth. At the end of the third quarter, the teams are tied 26-26, so we got an exciting fourth quarter coming up at Plainfield High School for the Lady Panthers and Lady Wolverines. We'll see how that one turns out. And for my partner, Ryan Polillo, this is Ray Churchill inviting you to tune back in on Wednesday night at 6 o'clock as your Wolverines invite the Wyndham Whippets into town, and we'll see what we can do with them. Ryan, it was a pleasure. Really nice job. This was a lot of fun.
It was.
I'm sure we'll be doing this again sometime. You have a fantastic night. Thanks for everybody in the booth, and thank you everybody for listening. Final score: Plainfield Panthers come up with a 26-point win over the Griswold Wolverines. This is GSPN Sports Network. We'll see you on Wednesday night. Take care, everybody.